of a rainstorm. The water's just pushing so hard that, I mean, you couldn't stay dry. It don't matter how far up under it you was. You see the wind. That, but anyways, I had to be there. I had to be there in the right time because that Friday I was there. I had to be there for the interview, the orientation thing. So I started on a Sunday, guys. I left out on Sunday, I believe, and got there. That was one of the hardest trips. A lot of shit was happening. A lot of shit was happening. God damn. Mandy, did you go outside and tell it to start fucking snowing or something? I mean, raining? Well, I appreciate that, John Hal. Thank you so much. I mean, I know everybody uses me for content. What do you think they stream me for? This rain you see, it's Mandy's fault. It ain't rain. No, I hate rain. But you know, the thing about it is, no matter how you look at it, people. Oh my God, I'll fall asleep with this. I'll fall asleep. Hey, Mel, how are you doing? Leave Mandy alone. Mandy understands. It's okay. But yeah, people, when the guy got shot in Knoxville, Tennessee, if you look it up, this man got shot. I mean, point blank in the chest, and then the guy went up the street and shot another guy. And you'll see he's in custody now. And yeah, you heard the gunshot. Remember the gunshot that was on live when I said that I was in New Jersey or Pennsylvania? I wasn't in Pennsylvania. I was in Knoxville, Tennessee. Do y'all remember that? Put a 1 in the chat. You remember when I was live and the gunshot went off? Remember that? I said, damn. Remember that? Put a 1 in the chat. Y'all remember when the gunshot went off on live? I was over there at that courtyard thing they have right across from right? Tiger Lori, Chris Miller. Yep. Do you think it's sweet as issue? Well, the way it came about and everything is I was in what the hell was I at? I can't even remember where I was at. But I think I was down in shit, I can't remember. I think I might have been Atlanta, Georgia. Was that Atlanta, Georgia? I think I might have been Atlanta, Georgia. Shit, I don't even know. Atlanta, Georgia, or someplace like that. And I was only a few hours away. From Southern Girl. And she had asked me where I was at. And I was like, yeah, like I'm going to tell you. And I was like, wait a minute. And I was like, I'm already here in Georgia. You know good and well, you can talk to me on panel. I don't have nothing against you. You know that. But others do. And I do know that too as well. So let me drop you a link here. I'll drop you a link. You can come up. You know good and well, I don't care. Was I at Smiley Miley's before Southern Girls? I was at another place right after Smiley Miley's, and then I went to Southern Girls. I went to Atlanta, Georgia first. I made $130, I think, while I was in Atlanta, Georgia for the first day. Hold on a second. No admin support. What's up?
It's Karen.
Hey, Karen. I know who it was. I already knew that.
Mm-hmm. How you doing?
I feel pretty good right now, but later tonight I'll pay for it. But
I'm jealous. I wish I could be 126 pounds.
Well, I mean, you ain't got that. Well, you got like. New Jersey or Pennsylvania. I wasn't in Pennsylvania. I was in Knoxville, Tennessee. Do y'all remember that? Put a 1 in the chat. You remember when I was live and the gunshot went off? Remember that? I said, damn. Remember that? Put a 1 in the chat. Y'all remember when the gunshot went off on live? I was over there at that courtyard thing they have right across from right? Tiger Lori, Chris Miller. Yep. Do you think it's sweet as issue? Well, the way it came about and everything is I was in what the hell was I at? I can't even remember where I was at. But I think I was down in shit, I can't remember. I think I might have been Atlanta, Georgia. Was that Atlanta, Georgia? I think I might have been Atlanta, Georgia. Shit, I don't even know. Atlanta, Georgia, or someplace like that. And I was only a few hours away. I was only a few hours away from Southern Girl. And she had asked me where I was at. And I was like, yeah, like I'm going to tell you. And I was like, wait a minute. And I was like, I'm already here in Georgia. Hey, you know good and well, you can talk to me on panel. I don't have nothing against you. You know that. But others do. And I do know that too as well. So let me drop you a link here. I'll drop you a link. You can come up. You know good and well, I don't care. Was I at Smiley Miley's before Southern Girls? I was at another place right after Smiley Miley's, and then I went to Southern Girls. I went to Atlanta, Georgia first. I made $130, I think, while I was in Atlanta, Georgia for the first day. Hold on a second. The admin support. What's up?
It's Karen.
Hey, Karen. I know who it was. I already knew that.
How you doing?
I feel pretty good right now, but later tonight I'll pay for it. But I feel pretty good now. I'm up to 126.3 pounds.
I'm jealous. I wish I could be 126 pounds.
Well, I mean, you ain't got that. Well, you got like 15 or 20 to lose before you get there.
Yeah, I'm about 145 right now.
Damn, I'm pretty good at the weight guesses.
Yeah, I just finished the 6-mile run, and I had my, I was listening to everything. So I've been listening at like 0.175 to catch up. And so what happened to you yesterday is the same thing that happened to me back in March on Katie's panel. This is what Katie does. Katie lures you in to make you think that you're a friend, and then you go up on the panel thinking that you're going to be treated fairly, and then she just slowly brings in her friends to basically try to attack you into it, and it just feels like it's an overwhelming like dog pile of a panel. And you kept saying, Sapphire, I just want to talk to Sapphire. I just want to talk to Sapphire. Who are all these fucking people?
I didn't even know who they were. I'd never heard of these people. I'd heard of them from like other people talking about them, but I never really had no experience with them. I was on a panel one time before, but hell, I didn't know who they were. I mean, they're nothing to me, right? They're not in my everyday life, so I don't know who the fuck they are. I knew who Katie was, and that's it. And Sapphire, of course.
Well, and also you know who AC is.
Yeah, I knew who AC was. Yeah.
But the other ones are just sort of like side characters almost. And that's the thing. Katie is really good friends with them. I have a theory, Ernie, that Katie is really afraid of people like Brett and Tyrant Bird.
She is.
Because, her information, she's a public figure, people know who she is,
right.
And she's afraid of them. And so she lets them come up whenever they want to and basically run her panel to the ground.
Well, I mean, those people are not going nowhere. I mean, you ever seen what they actually pull on their own? I'd laugh my ass off. I've literally been in the chats and I'll be like, I'm not going to say anything, but I see some of the bullshit they talk about and how stupid it is. And I lose brain cells. I'm like, the hell, I can't do this. And I have to just leave. I mean, I will put on where they're taking off, where they're scaling the dentist and stuff, or scaling teeth and shit. I'd rather watch something like that and watch those.
Well, you have to look at the company that they keep. Katie keeps company with people who have, a serious criminal history related to drugs. Some of them have relations to other friends and things like that are related to serious charges, criminal charges. Some of them don't even have a driver's license, or they can't drive. Like, for example, Brett, that one that came on at the end where you're like, who the fuck are you? He can't drive. So he's like a 40-ish-year-old man who literally can't drive. Like he doesn't have the ability to drive. So people have to drive him places. And you probably don't know who Jamie from Growth and Development is, but he's a 35-year-old man who can't get a driver's license, or I don't know. There's something related to rehab and stuff like that. But, these are people that aren't they can't function on a basic level. And so they sort of banded together in order to try to harass people on the internet. So whenever I see Nicolina that was on panel, and then after she left the panel and you said that you'd be willing to see what happens there's nothing I would love more than to have at least somewhat of a truce between the Mean Girls and the Tigers. I don't know if that would ever happen. As much as Mama T and I have had problems, in my mind, there's a much more serious problem that's on YouTube, and that's AC, Tyrant Bird, and Brett, and some of these more criminal elements that really do want to try to hurt people, not just on YouTube, but in real life. That goes way beyond the beef between the Mean Girls and the Tigers. It goes well beyond my beef with Mama T, and to an extent, and I can't speak on behalf of you and Nicolina, but I would say that it's just a real issue, and I have a feeling that Katie's probably going to go live in a few hours, Ernie, and then make this announcement where she's like, Ernie, you made me feel terrible on that panel yesterday. I'm not going to let you on anymore, because that's what she did to me.
The thing about it is, who gives a fuck? I don't care. I ain't got nothing against her. I don't care. I'm moving on. I'm moving on anyways. I'm not worried about these people. That's the thing. And as far as a truce, I mean, people want to be a truce. I don't have nothing against nobody. It's the people. It's the people that has stuff against people. If you look in the chat, I would go to my chat before I would go to myself and say, hey, look, what do you guys think about this? I would go to my people.
Exactly.
I don't care. Look, I don't care about it. Let me ask you a question. Have I held my word to you?
Of course.
There you go. I've held my word to you. I said, we call it what? What is the word we use? What is everybody knows?
Soldier's trust.
Soldier's trust, exactly. I have held my word to you. You know how many times these idiots have asked me to dox your ass? And they would pay me to do it? Do you know how many times they've asked me? And I won't do it because it's soldier's trust. And I've already told you that.
Yeah, well, we don't, that's not the point that I'm making. What I'm telling you is, and I see where you're coming from, but, the point
onward to bigger and better. Let's just quit about that. Let's go with something else. There you go. That way nobody's uncomfortable. Because I got uncomfortable saying that. I don't like fucking boxing fucking other people. Go ahead.
Well, it's not even that. It's just there's bigger fish to fry. Like, for example, like Traders has been restreaming you since you started going live. And now AC is on panel with her as well as Anissa. And if you've noticed, whenever someone has a problem with AC, he doesn't really go up on their panel to say, hey, like, what's your issue? Why do you have a problem with me? He doesn't really, AC, in my opinion, is a little bitch. He doesn't really, he tries to avoid anywhere where he doesn't have control. So, like, for example, last week, I was on AC's panel for 3 hours. Like, I'm not afraid to go into the quote unquote wolves den. But you'll never see AC come up on your panel, or you'll never see AC come up on my panel, or anywhere where he has no control or he has no friends with admin privileges on StreamYards that can mute you or drop you down from the panel because he can't control the narrative. So that's where we're at right now, is we have people that are trying to control the narrative. They're trying to paint this picture. And I'm telling you, we're at I've been facing this for a few months now with them, and so is Nicolina and the Mean Girls, but they're going to start.
Well, I think AC looks like a bad toupee Gabriel Iglesias. I really do. I think he looks like a bad toupee Gabriel Iglesias. If you know who the comedian is, Gabriel Iglesias, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, he kind of reminds me of a fatter Rikishi, if that's even possible. But anyway. In terms of
I know one damn thing. He damn sure ain't no skinny Deadpool.
No. That's why it is what it is. But the point I wanted to make is they're doing a pivot right now to turn against you and the Tigers.
I want you to do me a favor. I know what they're doing on it. I understand that. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell Nicolina and her Mean Girls or whatever she's got over there. And I want my Tigers, if they agree with each other, to make up. That's them. That's not on me. Okay? That's the way that works. That's the people with the people. There you go. As far as me being a leader here and Nicolina being a leader there, that has other things to do. I want people to get along. If people can get along and they see fit, then that's how a power move is made. Do you agree on that?
I agree. And it doesn't even have to be a friendship or like a huge ally. It can just be neutrality.
Exactly. They don't have to agree. Yeah. But I do want.
Because I know that you and Nicolina have long-standing issues between one another, and I don't think that's going to get fixed overnight. So I don't think that you all are going to be friends, but at the same time, and I think I've discussed this with Nicolina. Nicolina and I both agree that Tyrant Bird and Brett and some of these other people, they're far worse than you in terms of what you've been accused of and like what they do compared to what you have been accused of. They are far worse. Like by a long shot. And I'm not trying to be insulting to you. I'm saying like they are bad people. So.
It's agreed to coexist without drama. Yes. I agree on it. If we can coexist with others without drama, I don't want the drama. To be honest with you, in my time right now, I don't need the drama.
And I don't know where Traders and Sapphire stand, but it seems to me like they flip so much that they're going to put Flipper out of business, and they're going to put Flipper on the damn unemployment line. Because just a couple weeks ago, Sapphire was kissing your ass, and you've told me that Sapphire has given you so much shit for my coming up on your panel, and now all she has is negative things to say to you now. So I mean, she goes from, it seems like it's almost from 1 week or 2 weeks, in just a couple weeks time, she'll completely flip on people, and I don't understand this. I mean, you might not like the Mean Girls that much, Ernie, but at least you can admit that I've been with the Mean Girls for almost a year now since I came to this community.
I have a few friends that's Mean Girls. I have a few friends that's Mean Girls that I highly respect. And I know one Mean Girl really did help me out when I needed it. So as far as no. Because I don't care. I don't care if I'm a target. I've always been a target. So why not? If I'm always a target, listen, let me tell you something. If you don't have haters, if you've never had a hater, you're not out there doing anything. Okay? You're not out there doing anything. You have to, if you have haters, you have to be doing something, right? Think about it. That's the way it works.
So I want to address it wasn't me for a second. It wasn't me, says, is X Factor setting up Ernie as a bigger target? If I had plans to do that, I certainly wouldn't have spent the last year being extremely neutral and friendly with Ernie. I mean, Ernie and I have talked offline. We have soldier's trust between one another. I mean, I can't stress to you enough how much of a tightrope I've walked to make sure that I maintain a positive friendship with Ernie while also being part of the Mean Girls and Mean Girl Associates. I mean, I put myself at a great deal of risk by doing that. And I think Ernie can even appreciate that. Like, it's not always easy to have friends with someone that's on one side of a faction, and you have to try to make sure that you maintain that level of neutrality. So, But anyway,
I mean, look, like I said, if the mean girls want to come over right now, and talk it out, because all Tigers are present here, that's what I want. Or tonight, in tonight's chat. I've got a big announcement to make tonight, and I think everybody knows what it is. But if the mean girls want to come out and they want to say hello to everyone, they can say hello. Now, that ain't got nothing to do with me nor Nicolina. Our problems are our problems. Do I care? I really don't at this matter in time. I really don't. I'm moving on. I got bigger and better things going. I know that. All I have to do is gain my health back. If I gain my health, I've got it. I've got it made. I don't have to worry about that. All I want is my people and the people pretty much to understand. In order to grow into something stronger, there has to be a movement. It don't happen overnight, and it don't happen by itself. Fact.
correct. And I'm just a mean girl associate. So I might be overstepping my bounds here by coming up on panel and even suggesting this. I don't know. Even by suggesting this, Ernie, I don't even know what might happen to me. People might come to me and be like, "Who the fuck do you think you are, Karen?"
Well, when you do things like what we used to do, and you suggest something, you either got praised for it or you got smoked for it, right?
Yeah, well, leaders make their own path.
Exactly.
And a lot of these people on YouTube, they want to follow the same group or the same faction. They want to follow the same path all the time. But I believe in forging a new path and making my own path, and I'm okay with leading. And other people might not. It just depends on how it goes. Nothing might come of this, or something might come of it. We don't know, and I guess we'll find out, right?
There's only one way to tell. Time tells all. See, you're smarter than what people actually give you credit for. You know that, right? But you do play dumb sometimes, and I laugh my ass off when I catch you doing that shit. I laugh my ass off. I think it's funny because all you're doing is drawing them in to collapse on them. That's simple. I laugh my ass off. But some of the shit that's been done, can it be reversed? I mean, that's up to them. There's only one person that I will not forgive, and you know who that is, and I don't have to name no names.
Yeah.
Now, that's not Nicolina.
It's Jesus Christ. No, I'm joking.
No, but I did play chess with Jesus one night, and he beat me 2 out of 3 games.
That was Jesus. There's a difference.
No,
that was
my God.
It was Jesus. Ernie.
I took a gummy. I took a toe bite of a gummy, literally like a toe size of a gummy that Tina gave me or somebody. And I was like, hell, I swear to God, I ain't never been so happy in my whole life driving home. I played chess with Jesus Christ 3 games, and he beat me 2 out of 3. That's just the way it is. I mean, it was just that I was so happy that whole damn week after that. I don't even know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had a great time. I was happy. I needed that. But yeah, I do agree. Look at this, there's some mean girls. Hello. Everybody kind of talk with yourselves. I'm going to pull Karen's wig off in a minute. It's okay.
Wig?
We'll get that done. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. Hold on. Anyways, I'm playing. I'm just joking. But if everybody agrees to this, that's all you guys. Tiger Mama, thank you for saying hello. I've never had a problem with Calvin. I've never. I'm an easy mean girl to get along. Well, hell, I didn't know Chasing Justice. Yeah, she's a damn mean girl. Jeff Peanut Butter. That'll help. Everybody come along. Everybody come in. Everybody say hello. Embassy, you have to forgive people. I already pulled your wig off and slapped you in your ass with it.
And it would take a lot for me and Mama T to be on the same page because look, this requires a huge effort on my part. You have to remember, Ernie, Mama T literally accused me of being a pedophile supporter and said that and went with claims that I was saying that the age of consent should be anything other than 18.
Let me interrupt you here. There's different sayings with that. There's different people that believe different in that, and I understand, and that's why I have to have an open opinion about those people. Now, that person, hell to the fuck no. Hell to the no. Now, me and you, we've had our talks about so-and-so. I don't even want to bring that in. But you and Mama T, that's you guys. And if you guys decide to squash everything like everybody should, it only makes you more powerful. It only makes you more in control. I'll just be honest with you. You feel more because you're bringing something together that others said that would never happen, okay? There's been a lot of people said that this could never happen. But you could be the person in the middle that brings the people. You don't have to forget. You can always forgive. The Bible says forgive. I don't know about, forgetting. But think about it. You could be that person because you're taking a risk right now, like you said.
And like I said, it's very possible that, the core members of the Mean Girls might just be like, no, fuck that. We don't want to do that. And if that's the case, then it is what it is.
It is what it is. But people have a right to
but at least I tried and at least I made a suggestion. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen. And it doesn't mean that I am, if it doesn't happen, I'm still going to, feel the same way. And, every now and then I'll come up on your panel and you and I will chit chat, Ernie, and it'll be just like the way it was. But I feel like there's a better way. And I feel like we might be able to join forces in order to take out the trash, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, I understand what you're saying on that. And just to be able to do it for that one aspect, I would say no, because you actually have a gain in it. But on a continuance level, I think it should happen. I think it should happen. That does not mean that we have to be a part of anything that you guys decide to do. You see what I'm saying, right? But you would have that backing if we did come together. You would have people that understood what's right and from wrong. Now, with Redstone, I'll unblock her on Messenger and I ask for an apology. As simple as that. I don't want to fight. I don't care. I don't care about that. I'm moving to bigger and better things. If the community wants to come along, they're more than welcome. But nothing can stop what's coming. Nothing can stop what's coming. Once my health gets better, it is over for a lot. Simple. Now, I plan on doing bigger and better things with my life, and I hope you all too. That's just the way it is. Go ahead and hold the floor there, Karen. I've got to fix this right here, and I've got a phone call. Actually, got a text message I'm going to go ahead and take. But go ahead and handle it.
Yeah, sure. So I just want to elaborate. When I say take out the trash, I mean expose some of these bad faith actors here on YouTube who are doing stupid fuck shit and just absolutely being horrible online. You know, these are people that, I mean, just for me as an example, these are people that literally bring up my face, bring up meme pictures, and they've been doing it like every stream, every panel, you know, telling me to unalive myself constantly, telling me, I mean, even Peach and Ghost, till this day, tell me to get a toaster and go take a bath. You know, these are the people that Peach and Ghost align themselves with, are people that tell people constantly to go and unalive themselves.
Well, and, you know, with Peach and Ghost, look at what happened. I try to be friends with Peach and Ghost. I don't have anything against Ghost himself. I really don't. But Peach is a different story. I'm serious. I think Peach looks like she's been dunked in some kind of Dunkin' Donut looking thing or something and gave back to Adam for him to take a bite of the apple.
Oh my God.
I'm good. You know damn good well that was a good one. That was a damn New York City moment. William, those tigers had best not have no damn circles on their noses or chin. I know you've been busy. Can everybody say hello to Wind and Wim? That was a good one. You know it was.
Oh, it was good. And I just can't. Here's the thing. I don't know. I just felt let down. I mean, if you want the 100% truth, Peach just let me down. And I expected better from her. And at the end of the day, that's the ultimate reason why I have beef with her, is I just expected so much better from her. You know, because she was fully like pro-trans. She's not anti-trans. She supports the LGBTQ community. And for her to react the way that she did and just side with them in the way that she did, and she allows them and supports the way that they speak about myself and as well as other trans people, as well as other people in the community, I just can't. I can't get down with that. I just can't get down with it. It's almost like, I don't know. It's like breaking the Army values.
It is. It's exactly. You know, I was thinking to myself, I was like, when you align yourself, let's just say you align yourself with an entity, and then something within that entity goes wrong. Well, you have to remember, you still took an oath, right?
Yes.
That oath means anything and everything. That means everything to me. Let's just say that. That means everything to me. And still to this day, that oath I took means everything to me. Don't it?
Well, the very first value in Army values is loyalty. And that's one of the things that I hold the most dear, is being loyal to people. Because if you don't have loyalty, no one's going to take you seriously. And I try my best to be loyal to people and to support the people that I feel like need to be supported and need to be loved and appreciated. And I have a duty for that. So you have loyalty, duty, respect, self-service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. And a lot of these people are lacking those things. But a lot of the reasons why they're lacking those things, Ernie, is because they never experienced, they were never taught those things. Does that make sense?
Right. You're saying lacking or lacking, right?
They're lacking those. They're lacking.
Exactly.
It's almost like the person that grew up in a well. Like, you have to bring them up. Like, obviously this is a really rough example, but you know, imagine someone that grows up in the jungle, maybe raised by wolves or something like that, and then they get introduced back into society. Well, you have to reteach them how to act.
Well, I'm going to say this. When it comes down to the question, like it comes down to about any kind of military affiliations or anything that's going as a question being asked, are you more like, are you prone to your mission? Or are you prone to morale?
So the mission always comes first, but morale is a huge piece.
That's it. Exactly. I don't know how many times I've had to answer that question. I spoke with some military officials here the other day over stopping child trafficking and stuff like that. Things that I want to get done and I want to see happen. I was actually on Zoom with them. I showed these people here that I was on Zoom. Now, with that being said, the question always will be that morale and mission comes first.
So can I give you an example?
Go ahead.
There was one time that I was on just a very basic mission. We were doing some setup in the woods. We were actually preparing for a bigger mission, but obviously, whenever you prepare for FTX and training exercises and things like that, you have to have a forward unit rather that goes and prepares the site. You have to prepare the area of operations. So that's what we were doing. We were preparing it. Well, I had a large group of people that were preparing the site, and well, the sun started to go down, so it started to get dark. And I realized that we were missing chow. So normally we would go to the DFAC and, we would have chow before it closes. So morale was lost because they were like, oh shit, we can't have food, blah, 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 blah. And we finished the mission. And you know what I did while we were on our way back to the trade dock? Guess what I did, Ernie? If you can guess what I did, then you'll get bonus points. We'll see if you're even listening. He's probably on the phone. Ernie. Anyway, I'll tell you all what I did. I bought pizza for everyone. So on the way back to the barracks, even though we had missed the chow hall, I went ahead and dropped $200 on my credit card. And I made sure that by the time we arrived, everybody had pizza. And they liked that a lot more than the chow hall. So mission comes first. Mission always comes first. But morale is always a factor, and it can always be recovered. So I recovered morale. They were sad for missing dinner, but then I recovered that. Now, that was money out of my pocket, but I didn't care.
That means a lot. You've been able to say that and go from that. That's a lot. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I tried to ask you. You were probably on the phone.
I'm working like 50 different things here.
Did you even hear what I said?
Yes, I did. You gave the perfect example, perfect thing of mission and morale and why one means over the other. How's that? You like that?
Yeah. Oh God.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's what I would say. That's what I would say too. As a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would say it in my way, even the Tiger way. I am. But I don't care one little bit for this happening and everything. I actually would love it to be even more than what it is, because I know. I mean, I know what's coming and I know what's happening, and I just want people to understand that if they agree with each other, I think it's been a lot better than having a bunch of dumbasses, fighting with each other. I don't care about that too much.
Yeah, I guess
morale is very important, but the mission's always first. I mean, you lay your life down for a mission. Simple.
Yeah, I mean, the government puts in a lot of money to train people to complete the mission. So, I mean,
but missions everything.
They don't send people all over the United States and all over the world to address morale.
No. You might get a morale patch. You can have that. I got so bad. I miss it. I'm not gonna lie. How damn I miss it. In a way, I'm just too old right now. I was supposed to go to AITs in August, and you probably understand what I'm saying. Yes, I joined another state guard.
No, you didn't.
I did. I swear to God. And guess what I'm on? Their crisis team unit.
Ernie, you're busting my balls.
I swear to God, I'll show you. I'll show you the emails. I'll show you the EIT. I'll show you everything when we're going to be doing AITs and everything. I wanted to keep it quiet, but I'm literally doing this shit. I mean, it ain't as bad as basic, obviously, but it is 3 weeks and you go but yeah, I did. I want people to know that. And hopefully I can pull myself together for that time. I've already sent in all my papers, everything. Everything's already pretty much come background and everything. So yes.
Ernie, when they take you back to MEPS, when they see that you have cancer, they're not going to allow you to go to training.
I know, but I'm hoping. I know that. I know I got to get to do this.
You do understand that, right? You go back to MEPS. I did.
Listen, you know what I did it for, right?
No, please tell me.
Just so when I get back there and have to duck walk again, I knock that off my bucket list. One more time.
You're crazy.
I'm telling you. I swear to God I did. I'm not going to lie. I'll show you after this is over. I'll show you the emails, everything that's sent, everything's been sent. I'll show it to you. And don't be laughing at me now. I ain't going to tell you what state now. I ain't telling you that shit. But I will tell you that I did. Well, it would. I really didn't even join. They seen my information and stuff, and they it was on a work job site. And this is like, oh my God, this is like before I even started working. This is like before I even started working, doing that shaft stuff and everything. I was like the elevator shaft. I was like, I got it and I looked at it and they gave me a call. Like I was riding in the car and the phone actually rang and it was a lieutenant. And I was like, yeah, I can do this. And he was like, oh, okay. When you talk to you tomorrow? I was like, okay, cool. So they set me up with the initial interview, right? They set me up with that. They set me up with the first one. Are you still here? Well, maybe we're talking about my damn. I ain't giving this information out just anybody. Are you still here?
No,
you're lying. But anyway, I've done that and I moved over to phase 2. So I'm like, hey, look, when you do the initial, hell, phase 2 is damn late August. So I'm like, okay. So there's a lot of things.
Ernie, you should go up to no, I don't want you to do that. You should go up to the recruiter's office and say, hey, y'all let people with liver cancer in, right?
Yeah, I know. But I'm just doing it. I'm just
But they
doing it.
see you.
I guess I'm just doing it because I know what's going to happen with it, but I just wanted to. I just still wanted to do this, see if I could still do the physical stuff of it. I guess. I know it's not really as as intense. It's not intense as basic, but I still wanted to go and do just to be there. When they say my name and everything, and I have to do the duck walk with 50 other men. You know what I'm saying? That shit like that's memories.
You like the idea of getting down to your boxers
Hell yeah, love it.
in front of 40 other men and duck walking.
I'm going to wear my skimpy assless shorts. That's the thing about it. When I get ready to do it.
Wait, are you going to wear a pair of one of those shorts that are on your Amazon wish list, like the tiger the tiger print?
No, no. But anyways, I did join, and I went over to phase 2 already. Like literally, it was already everything's passed. I'm on phase 2. Phase 2's down. Getting all the I got to return their paperwork in. The stuff that they send you a packet, and you turn that in, and there's an oath you take for them as well, which it's the same as anything else. But instead of the oath that we take, it actually involves the state. They actually put the state in the oath. So I think it's pretty unique. Oh man, I can't believe I did it. I didn't see if I could do it. I was just,
I'll believe it when I see it, Ernie. I think you're pulling my leg.
Look, I told you I'd send you the papers. I told you I'd send you the information. I'm not lying.
You're busting balls. Ernie, you got to keep in mind, you're busting balls I don't even have right now.
I know that. But it was funnier than hell. I need to show it to you. I'm going to show it to you. Hey, they picked me. I didn't pick them. They picked me. I was the one who got the phone call. They made the phone call to me. But it is for the crisis team. The crisis team does every damn thing.
Well, you realize that the Army is like super short on soldiers, right? Like, well, not just the Army, but every branch.
Look, I'm not going back. Hey, look, no. Hey, I'm staying with the older ones. They can hire, I'll be with the 45, 50-year-old ones. I'm staying with them. I'm not going into I ain't going into no active duty. I ain't doing that. I know they're short. I know they're very short. You know how many, have you seen the news lately on what actually happened to make them short?
Well, Generation Z is very, I don't want to say anti-military, but they're very, in their mind, they're thinking, why do I have to join and fight an army that I don't necessarily, or fight a war that I might not even agree with? That's their mindset. And so Generation Z, which is the young crowd of, the up and coming soldiers.
Look, let me show you. Let me prove this right fast for you.
Go ahead.
This is their Zoom call. This is their this is the initial interview. I just want to be clear. I want to be clear to everybody. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I just want to be clear to everybody. Look, I don't have nothing to hide. I really don't. Let me get Pink Boberto off here. This picture.
Wait, Pink Bo's joining too?
No, they never let his hair in.
Well, they cut the hair. Come on now.
Yeah, but it take 10 years to cut that hair. You ain't getting through those shit locks with that. No, I'm gonna be nice. I just want to be nice. Right? Let me just show you this. I'll show you. I ain't gonna lie. I had one hell of a. I had a blast. I had a blast. This is their initial. I did it though. I was like, hell, y'all doing this shit.
Oh my God. That's, I assume that's probably a staff sergeant. That's probably a staff sergeant or sergeant first class. He has no idea.
Oh my God. He has no idea how sick I am. You can tell my face. I'm sick as shit. Look at my neck. It looks like a goose or something. Literally, that looked like a goose. Anyways, I sat there and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. So I just went back to old terms and old training and stuff and answered the questions. Hell, it was all military style questions and kind of common sense anyways. And Lord God, after about 26 questions, he's like, man, I'm kind of impressed. I highly recommend you to phase 2. And he started talking about late August. I'm like, why can't we do November or December? Give me some time, people. And I'm like, yeah, okay.
You wouldn't want to go to basic whenever it's snowing on the ground. It's bad.
Yeah, I know, but
I'd rather do training in the summer or in the spring.
Well, Fort Benning. Look, hell no, you crazy as hell. Fort Benning, Georgia, in the spring, you crazy.
Yeah, but Ernie, would you really want to try to qualify with the weapon when it's like 10 degrees outside and there's ice and snow all over the range?
As long as they give me those fluffy gloves like they did once before, I wouldn't even care.
My God, you and your fluffy ass gloves.
You know what I'm talking about? The fluffy gloves.
Yes.
Oh, as long as they give me them things in my fingers.
No, see, if I was commander, I would do a recall. I would do a recall of all fluffy gloves in the unit that you ran. Yeah. I would say, no, this tiger needs to learn how to shoot without the fluffy gloves. That is by order of the Peaky fucking Blinders.
I don't even think they have those anymore. I think a lot of that shit's been disregarded. I don't even know. I don't even know what they have anymore, to be honest with you. I don't know. I know everything's been changed over. I know the M60's gone. That was damn. I seen some of the recalls on them M60s. The trigger would get stuck.
Now, Ernie, I don't believe for a second that you try to join the military knowing that you have cancer.
I swear to God, I did. I'm not going to lie. I did it just to say.
Were you just bored?
Well, I was on the new medicine, and the medicine has me doing crazy shit sometimes. And I did. I ain't gonna lie. I'll show you the email. I'll show you everything. Our correspondence. I'll show you all of it back together. Everything we had. Seriously, I did. I swear to God, I did. and it's a state guard. You know, it's not really the active military. But by God, for me, I mean, it's going to be it's going to be hell.
Yeah, but you know that recruiters have to recruit anywhere from 2 to 3 people a month. So that recruiter is thinking that, oh wow, you know, this is
Oh
another
God, yeah,
number.
oh yeah, prior and all that shit. Hell, I'm gonna have me a good rank. And then I get in there, I'll get in there and I'll fail. I'll get in there and I'll fail every single damn health test and everything. And when they do my physical and everything, I'll be able to pass it. But if they do,
what you need to do is, because you know sometimes the recruiting office they like to, you know,
what's gonna hurt me is when they pull my medical records though.
Well, no shit. Listen,
they're gonna go back. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, hey, look, this is the last thing I want to do.
Tell them you're as healthy as an ox, and they don't need to pull your records.
Well, I'm okay. Sometimes I am healthy. Sometimes I feel good, but I mean, like the other days I'm just down and out.
Listen, I'm gonna try to get this out for 2 minutes. You know how the recruiting office, if they have a lot of recruits that are on their schedule for their particular station, and if they're concurrent and they haven't shipped, they'll start scheduling training dates, like PT training dates.
Oh yeah, yep.
You need to go up and have those pants that rip off, and I want you to have those short shorts, like yoga shorts with tiger print. Rip them motherfuckers off and be like, watch me work it. I'm perfect.
Look, I swear to God, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, is that enough time to try to gain my weight back and get healthy? I was like, no, because I was thinking their initial AITs was over for this year, because most of them does them in the summer. They meet the 2-3, in the summer. I'm like, well, shit, this is late August. I've got a month and a half, 2 months. I don't know. But I ain't had no contact after that. I mean, like I said, they sent me a bunch of paperwork.
What if you end up going down range not really down range like deployed, but you end up going down range and Traders is on the bus with you to go to basic?
Well, there's going to be an accident happen, I guess.
Wait, is that somebody going to shit themselves?
No, I mean, first off, Traders could never. I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine seeing her army crawl up under the barbed wire?
I would love to watch that.
I would love to see that. There's no way in hell that she'd get by that. No way in hell, especially you have to defuse those little paint things. You got to turn over and do that shit. There's no way in hell she would be able to do it. There's no way in hell she'd be able to do the cargo net. There's no way in hell. No way in hell. Traverse down one of the hell. No, there's no way. They're going up. Can you imagine seeing how bad she'd get stuck? It'd be fun. It's all fun. It's all fun. Anyways, I'm having fun. But if you want to be that voice in between the two channels, that's you. You take that upon yourself. I mean, I would like to see. I saw a few mean girls in here a few minutes ago, and I have nothing against those mean girls. I have nothing against any of those people. What me and Nicolina have. I think there's something.
And that's for you all to work out. That's not for me to work out for you all. So
I think there's something more to Nicolina than she shows. And maybe I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I will apologize. But I just think there's more.
Well, Nicolina has a good heart.
Well, I'm just going to say that's all I'm going to say right now. Maybe later on I may say something different. But as far as the other shit, I don't care too much for that. But I do think Nicolina's got a decent something that she's not brought out yet. Let's just say she's not brought out yet.
Well, and if nothing happens, from what I propose, then life goes on. We'll just continue. You all continue being tigers, and they'll continue being mean girls, and that'll be it.
Do you remember the? Let me see something here. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can pull this out. I'm going to ask you a question. See if you remember it. Because let me see. Here we go. All right. Let me get out here now and figure this shit out. I mean, I thought I was supposed to go ahead, just do it.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Lightning Koalas. It is a new thing that we're doing here on the channel. We are now part of the Lightning Koalas.
I hate that one. I hate that when that happens. But do you remember?
Go ahead.
Damn it! It ain't working. It ain't working right. Too good. I don't know why. Done.
I got a question. What the fuck is up with this Shannon? Blah blah blah. Like that woman with it. She's got a real. Anyway, I know I'm changing the subject slightly, but she's not in the side chat right now. But I'm talking about Shannon, the one that has a YouTube channel, and she's constantly trying to talk shit about you.
Oh yeah, I mean, buddy, I tell you, I have no idea. I have no idea about that person. I think that person's like lost bad. Let me see right here. There's this. There's this. There's this. Trying to show my damn background real good.
Someone in side chat is suggesting that the mean girls can't talk in your side chat because most of them are blocked.
I don't know how, because there's nobody blocked in my chat. Not this.
Did you go in your YouTube studio and unblock everyone a few weeks ago? Yeah,
I did that. Let me see right here. Forget. Now they're going to be. Yeah, they're probably 100 of them blocked. They're probably more blocked. I can't do anything to electronic stuff comes in, and I get that. I should have that the next day. But your real account is blocked. I understand that. But like I said, I'll have everybody unblocked, and I'll give everybody another chance. That's the way I can do.
Yeah, and like I said, this is not. I have no ability to make any sort of decisions on behalf of the mean girls because, like I told you, I'm a mean girl associate. But it's just a suggestion that I have because you and I currently have people that have been targeting us. And I think two fronts are better than two fronts combined are much better than two divided fronts.
Well, so, like I said, I'm moving on to bigger and better things. But if it does come that route, it's just like I could use another term, but these people wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it. But if it does come that way of happening, that could happen. I know I'm going to get hit. Again, I have nothing against these people, but I'm going to get hit hard, and I'm not worried about it because I already know it's there.
The reason why I'm here, they're going to be coming after you. Like, Katie's going to go live today or tomorrow and come after you in the same way that they did to me the day after. It was the day. So you did that panel last night where they were. I mean, it's like a signal. I mean, it's literally they do a panel on Katie's, they dogpile you, and the next day they turn on you. It happens at every.
I mean, what are they going to say? What are they going to say? He's no longer allowed on this panel. That's killing their own content. Simple. That's a simple thing.
Katie's going to be like, oh, well, you attacked me for no reason, and you were rude to all my people on panel, and you didn't let people speak, and blah, blah, blah. She'll come up with shit. She will come up
but it don't matter. I'll just tell her it got so hot that her plastic melted off. Simple as that. They're not going to get over on me. I'm telling you. I'm not letting something that already clipped its wings come at me and it get too close to me. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not into that. I'm not into somebody who's got a flame there and he goes like this and he scares everybody. I could give a damn less. I think a K-bar upside his head. Simple as that. Friday 13th part 6. Pretty good deal. Anyways, that's a Rambo now. Damn it. I knew I missed it. Anyways, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of people like that. They don't faze me. I don't make my bread with, I don't have anything to do with them. Katie's the only one I really knew. I knew AC. I know he's a troll and he's a jokester and all that. He's in his mama's house and he eats plenty of her burgers. That's all I knew. Simple.
But you know what you'll never see Katie come up here and try to address the problems. You'll never see AC do it. They're pussies. You go up to their panel. I go up to their panels. I'm not afraid to go into their fucking panels where they can control me. They can mute me. They can drop me backstage. They can talk over me. But they will never do the same because they're pussies.
Right.
That's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold said so. God, I miss Stone Cold. You know what the last match he was in?
I don't know.
Kevin Owens. But anyway, I don't mean to turn into wrestling.
No. You like wrestling. I understand that.
Yeah. But anyway.
I've not watched it at all. Like literally, that's not even in my.
Well, yeah, you're busy doing a lot of shit in life, so.
Oh my God! Just wait. I'm clearing my phone so I can do some real nice videos and stuff. Some movie type, like reality cool videos. I've been having some fun with it, especially with the background and stuff. The way it is now, I've got a few things going right now. A lot actually. But yeah, if you want to do that, please just I'd appreciate it if you did. I mean, if you want to be the person in the middle, and I know you like that out of the way, but if you want to be the person that goes and tries to make truce and you take it upon yourself to do that, then that's you. And I hope that you don't get no repercussion from it because, you know how it is.
Like they say, don't shoot the messenger, right?
I would use that, but I was trying to be a little nicer because, I didn't want to say something that,
I know. You gotta be careful on YouTube with all this bullshit in terms of service.
Oh my God, I can't stand these other people. Really, I just can't stand them. But I'm getting to the point now I don't care, and I'm changing over shit, and I got people putting this place and that place. And if Wendy Williams got fucking circles on the tiger nose and the chin, me and her's gonna have a damn. I mean, I ain't that far from her. I just jump right over from what was about 2 hours, and I can kick her ass. So simple as that.
Yeah. Well, I'll go ahead and drop down and let you finish your live. But I appreciate you for having me on. Hell, I haven't been up here in a very long time.
Well, the email you sent me, I laughed my ass off. I knew you were going to hit me with it. I was like, because I said it in the live, and next thing you know, I got an email, and I was like, okay, cool.
I just thought it was funny. Yeah, it was
funny. It was fun. Old memories. But you
yeah, take care. Have a good one.
Be good. Okay. What the hell did I just do? Let me ask you people, are you for growth or are you for staying the same? Tiny T. Oh, as many times as I never mind. You're welcome. You're welcome. I have to be like that. I have to be like that, especially if you're going to be nice. And look, people, if you're going to be nice, mean girls, while you're over here, by God, there's a taco. Well, it ain't really a taco fun. Guys, I want to tell you, I can't eat Mexican food no more. I can't. I just can't. It don't go too good with my system. It don't go too good with. I just can't eat it. I barely can't eat anything, and I've been force feeding myself, literally. But I just can't. I'm having to cut Mexican food out. I'm cutting Mexican food out, and I'm not just saying it messes me up or whatever. Nothing like that. I just can't eat it no more. Even the scent, like with tacos, I can't grasp that. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's got something to do with what it is. But anyways, I just can't. It's very bad. Very, very bad. I tried it. Trust me. You know exactly. No, you don't. You don't understand nothing. I didn't know nothing was going to happen like that. But I hope it does. And I hope everybody in the chat agrees. Did I say I was getting along with Nicolina? No, I did not. I did not. But if you guys can agree on one thing or another, that's better than all this drama. That's better than all the drama. To be honest, I don't want it. I don't want it. Hello, how are you doing? I'm being cordial. I don't know what you mean in saying that. But anyways, I hope that's a nice thing. We are adult enough to coexist. That's all I'm asking. Just coexist. Look, here's the fact of the matter is, all I ask, if you stand against child predators and rapists, you're okay with me. But simple as that. I don't care if you're a murderer. I don't care if you're a drug dealer. I don't care if you're the worst druggie ever. As long as those two things are not in your character, well, I'm okay with you. I'm simple as that. I'm okay with you. We can coexist. Thank you, beloved. Thank you so much. I do need some chicken and dumplings. I need some vegetable soup. That's what I need. I have been putting away food, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I've been putting away a lot of food, and I'm starting to hit the protein drink. I've been off the protein drinks for a few days. Is that L. Kennedy? Holy mama! You could do some cool looking content about me. It don't have to be all bad, right? You really could. You're better than that. You're better than that, and you do have potential. I really will say that you do have potential. I can't believe I just said that to a mean girl. Hold on a second. Let me check myself. No, you're good. I don't have a problem with you. L. Kennedy, I have no problem with you at all. I never have. I mean, if you feel that way about me, that's you. I tell everybody that. You don't have to hate me, yo. You don't have to be mean to me because I'm not mean to you. I may call you a name here and there, but I would never, never, ever, ever do the things that a lot of you've done to me. I would never do that. I wouldn't do that to a human person. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to my worst enemy. Well, maybe my worst enemy, but I always enjoy listening to Ernie talk and tell us things that he's done and still doing. I'm still going to do them. Let's go ahead and say this. I like it. I like when you're in a good mood. Well, trying to tell you, I like you too. Thank you. Thank you, Ernie. I'm a really nice girl. Well, I mean, I understand that. I mean, I've seen some of your profile stuff. I didn't think you was a mean person at all, but it does mean a lot to me. You coming out and saying that. That shows a lot to me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I mean, it really means a lot. There's one video you did on me that you kind of hurt my feelings in a way, but I'm going to say this. Being a YouTube creator and a person like I am and who I am, I have to learn to take that because let's say I go out here and I get even bigger and bigger and bigger and we get our channel even bigger. I have to understand there's going to be others. There's going to be others that's 10 times worse. No, I know there's nothing wrong with 45. I think I'm 40. I think I'm 26. I'll be 25 my birthday. That's not bad age. That's not a bad age at all. Hello, Amber Time. Hello, how are you? Very beautiful looking woman there. Lord God. They talk about me being this bisexual person, which, hey, whoever's bisexual, that's fine. I understand that you got your own thing. I'm not bisexual. I'm just going to be right straight out with you. I'm not gay and I'm not bisexual. And to be honest with you, I think the only friend that I do really ever have that, that has those tendencies or whatever is what the person just up here, Karen. And I don't know how that works. See, I don't study it, so I don't speak on it. That's just the way I am. I don't know how the hell we're friends. I have no idea how we're friends. I really don't. You'll be 25? Well, that's good. I think I'm 43 or 44. I don't know. I quit keeping up with it. I literally quit keeping up with it. You've always been nice to me. I clipped you too, Ernie, but it was always fun. Look, if you want to make funny clips, stay aboard. Stay aboard. I'm getting ready to do some cool shit if I get better. That's the whole thing, if I get better. I've told everyone, my insurance is covered. I've got great insurance. It's covered. My medical is covered. Everything is covered. My medicine that I take, it's high dollar, but it's covered. Other people don't have that. You know how honored, let's just say this. Do you know how humbled I am because of that? To see that other people come aboard, literally, and done that for me. And they done it last year too. When I was sick, when I had the kidney failure stuff, I didn't have no insurance. They was gonna throw me, they was pretty much just gonna do whatever they could and let me die. That ain't what happened. There were special doctors that even flew in because of one other person. One other person. And that one person took care of everything. Everything. And then you can see how people treated me changed. It went from a bum to a damn king, literally. Can we get you some ice cream? Can we hell yeah, you give me some ice cream. Liquid diet, right? Yeah, liquid diet. Okay, good deal. Tiny, you're a poet and didn't know it. Tiny probably is a poet and didn't know. I hope you get better. We joke, pick. No, I don't want to be sick. I don't want to be sick. PayPal's not accepting donations. Well, I'm sorry about it. I'm sorry about it. If it don't work, it don't work. It should work. But anyways, I'm not even worried about that. I'm worried more about that information up top. You all have a chance to message me and talk to me. I ain't got nothing to do tonight. After I chew Wind and Wim's ass out after a while, I won't have anything to do. Seriously. As I walk by, I might scratch Lori, but that's about it. All in fun, all in fun. I might tell something to beloved Ghost and have her write it down for me. But let me tell you what I need. I need technical people. I need people that understand how these things work. Right now, I'm going to be honest. I think it was dirty. I know me and Nicolina don't agree on it, but I think it was dirty to lie to someone for 6 to 8 months and then turn out to be something totally different. I still think that. And then for them to hit me, that's the worst mistake they could ever do. I pulled up their mama. I guess it's their mama, maybe her daddy. I don't even know. But anyways, I don't care. But Ashton, it's not for you to say. It's just like they did me on the panel. When they said, what color was it? What color was it? I didn't say anything because I knew that was their got you moment. I knew they was getting ready to get caught. Every one of them. Every one of them was getting caught right there. And I knew it. That's when I put the brakes on. And I didn't say anything. As a matter of fact, I gave it the silent no. Because when you do that, I knew automatically people was going to assume. You see, that's training. That's training. And when they did, everybody collapsed on it. And then that showed me right there their character. I didn't want no part of it. It made me sick. I didn't want no part of it. You named your turtle Grifton? You need to show some pictures of the turtle. I used to have a little turtle. I ain't gonna lie, I had a little turtle. A little bitty old turtle. I remember trying to find something to put it in. I went and took an old fish bowl that I'd had and put a little water in with it. Because I didn't know what kind of turtle it was. Shit, I didn't know nothing about animals. I just knew it had a shell. That's it. I love that little damn thing. After I found out it wouldn't bite me, hell yeah. I'd put it on my chest, go to sleep and shit. And I had all kinds of fun with that little turtle. I was a little big old kid, little kid. I had to keep it away from my sister because she would kill it. She'd put it in coffee can or something and stab it to death. Literally. My sister killed 56 cats. Very, very crazy. She killed 56 cats, guys. 56 cats. Put them in a coffee can, little kittens. Got a butcher knife and stabbed them. 56 cats. Kittens. Didn't give a damn. Made the newspapers about it. So how do you think my childhood was? That's just one little aspect of it, folks. I would. Let me move this table. Hold on a second. Let's go out here and let's just look at the beautiful, beautiful skies. Anybody been to the lake lately? Who's went to a lake? What lake have you been to? You see, that's the way I am. I work with our shelter in East Tennessee, and it's heartbreaking, especially ones that be. Oh, I thought you was talking about homeless shelters. Hell, I'll tell you a little bit about them too. You can go over to a place called Carm over a few hours. Well, I don't know how many hours away now, but 6, 5 hours, something like that. Carm. Anybody ever heard of Carm? That's Knoxville. That's over in Knoxville. I know. I know how that shelter is. Like I said, I was over there when so and so got shot. So the only thing you killed was June bugs. I understand that. Yeah, it's a little rainy here. No, it ain't really rainy. It's kind of like, it's good and cool. Really good and cool right now. Good and cool off. It's a hell of a lot. It beats that hot weather. I'll tell you that. Now, in the wintertime, I'm not going to be here. I'll just tell you right now. I'm not going to be here. Hell to the hell no. In the winter, nope, 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 nope. Not going to be here. You been on the camper at the lake? Okay. Go ahead and give me that information, Allie. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That information there, those two is what I want. Let me send you a photo. Let me send you a photo if you reckon this. See if you can see any kind of social media attachments with the photo, and then we'll kind of conclude this over. We'll conclude this out. Now, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I'm getting ready to get into some very interesting things. I'm going to get into some very interesting things, guys. I need to know where you stand. I need to know. Put a 1 in chat. Am I crackling? 1, 1, 1. Good deal. I know Nicolina got mad at me for the Pink Bo Birdo thing. But let me ask you something, Nicolina. Do you even know who that person is? You see, our records pull up that there's no 23 or 28-year-old person like that. Now, I do pull a 55-year-old up. I pull a 55-year-old up, and there's another one. It says she only has 2 sons. The phone number they used that it came out of only has 2 sons. And the sons are nowhere near 23 or 28 years old. How old did Pink Bo Birdo say they were? How old did they say they were? See, I got a 49 and a 55-year-old, which that makes the woman 70-some years old. I knew that she didn't have a younger son like that. There's no way. No way. So, Pink Bo Birdo, you now have a chance to come clean. See how easy that was? I don't believe it. Addie Eccles? Addie Eccles has a 23-year-old? Come on now. Now, she does have a Brian and a Kevin, right? They are Brian and a Kevin. But you said that was your mama. You said that was your mama that you talked to. That was your mama, right? So, Mama T, you said that was his mom that you talked to and verified. Did his mother sound of age, of any age, like a 75-year-old woman? Because I got his address right here. I got everything connected to everything they've done here. Everything. I mean, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Think I should keep going with this or just drop it? I'm gonna leave it up to you people. I'm gonna see where you're at. Do I leave it here or drop it? It's supposed to have a birthday. Is the birthday coming up, Tiger Mama? Let me know the birthday. Is it coming up? I'll just go ahead and reverse the birthday on it. Keep going. I mean, they say I'm fake, right? They say I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me put this out here. Just let me just see if it's let me see how far we can actually push you. Hello, Dragonfly. How are you? I hope everything's well. There's a link, Pink Bo Birdo. Tell me about it. Are you Brian? Are you Kevin? I mean, which one are you? Do I need to keep digging? If you come up and he just had it June 13th. Allie, check June 13th. Brian, June 13th. His birthday was last week, June 13th. Well, it's close to Friday the 13th, right? That's pretty damn good. I think it missed it by 1 day. I think June 13th, it missed a Friday by 1 day. I think it was on the 12th. Let me see. I don't know. No. Listen to me, Maggie Max. They're claiming they're 24. The only 2 children under Addie that I see is a 49-year-old, and a 50-some-year-old, 54, I think it was. Did you have that? Allie, do you have that information about a birthday? Just see if it's in June. See if the birthday's in June. If the birthday's in June on either one of those sons, then we know that's a double identification in a way. But I think it's all. I mean, this whole stuff is a bunch of bullshit. No, they claim to be 24, but I'm looking at something else. You see, I want to see realism and how real a person is. Thank you, sweetie. Neither one of these people's birthdays in June. Neither one of them in June. So I'm highly doubting. What about a reference? Any kind of references? I'm going to have my own shit. As soon as this damn electronic shit comes in, I'll have my own stuff, and I won't have to rely on so many people, which I have to. Thank you so much to the investigator that I'm talking to right now. You're doing great. I know you had a lot to do today, and you're taking time out for me, and I do appreciate it. And people, when I say Allie and Brian, that is not beloved Ghost and Lori. That is not. Allie and Brian are here with us whenever they can be here with us. That's as simple as that. It ain't like I have to text them. I text Brian. Brian's a future recovery agent in Tennessee. I've told that 100 times. 100 times. I just don't think it is. I think his picture's got filters in it too as well. Think about it. I'm just saying, which I'll have it here in a minute. I'll have everything about him. Lord, 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 Dragonfly. Don't say all that now. I'm trying to be a male these days anyway. Yes, but I took 3 days off from those drinks just because of the high protein, and he is fake as hell. Exactly. Well, like I said, the name I'm going to go ahead and release. I don't know right now. That's why I'm looking at it. That pic looked AI created. It kind of did Rolling Stone for life. It kind of did in a way. I'll give you that. Photo is AI confirmed. Thank you, Brian. So Brian just confirmed that the photo is AI. It's an AI photo. So that tells me that I believe Mama T was talking to. I believe Mama T was talking to the 49 or 54-year-old claiming to be. Hold on one second, guys. Thank you so much. I mean, it looks to be that. I mean, Brian's confirming it, but I mean, the animation is there. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. I don't know exactly. I mean, we'll look at it. Like I said, we'll look at it. It looks AI to me now. It's the first time I'm actually starting to really in depth on it. But yeah, that's AI. Look, ask him if this is him. Oh wow, ask him if this is him. Okay, hold on one second. Give me a date. Give me a date on that. No, 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 no. I believe that it might be this person. I mean, you see the resemblance, right? Could this be the person that we're looking at? Oh, could that be him? I mean, come on now, come on now. You didn't see that. You didn't know that, did you? Look at that. Indianapolis man charged with neglect after 8-month-old son tests positive for fentanyl. Now, Nicolina, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. Wait just a second. Let's do the hard work because they say I'm fake. They say I'm fake in doing this, couldn't it? But let's just do this, Brian. Do me a favor and run an MEAS on him, and if you can get one of the sheriff's officers, one of the sheriff's deputies, go ahead and confirm on that, and then run how close an address, a registered address, to be on this and everything. And give me we'll have a date here in a little bit here a second. I haven't pulled it up. I'm going by what others are showing me right now that I do. It kind of runs in the same deal. So if you can help me with that, Brian, exactly. So, I mean, hell, just run the whole thing. Now, I've already proved. I mean, people can already say, but that is pretty. I mean, I know there's a lot of crime in Indianapolis. If it turns out to be true, thank you for the new photo. Thank you. I'm actually smarter when I'm dumber. That's the way I've always been. I've always been that way. Don't really know why, but I'm always smarter when I'm dumber. Just to be honest with you. Without the AI, we have this guy here. Without the AI, we have this here. That's what another creator has come up with on that. As you see, the AI is off that. This looks like more of an original photo, but if you look at the photo concept of it, look how old the photo is. It's taken by a lesser camera, obviously. So who knows? Who knows about what we're actually looking at here? Could be looking at some wild, wild stuff, right? Can you tell the pain? Pain's there. I'm just trying to relax, and I don't know why I do this to myself. Okay, so I'm not finding any male around the age of 24 associated with the name. Okay, thank you so much. Well, damn. So, Pinko Berto, let's just do this. Just come clean, because obviously there's no. I've got your mother. I got your mother. I guess it's your mother. I don't think that. it's anything else, but I think we get down to it right now. We just squash it all. Just squash it all. We'll have, and if you want your representative Eddie Washington to come up, she can come up as well. Let me get a real nice screen out, one that people can appeal to. Looks a lot better than what you two do. Damn, I'm a poet, didn't know it again. I'm still running it. Still running it. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. You know, we could run some addresses. We could run some addresses without doxing. I could run some addresses and see if any of that criminal activity that I pulled up on the links. Beloved Ghost, I'm going to send you a link. I'm going to send you a link right now. Can you pull up the information on that link and let's reverse it back to an address? Just see if it would give us an address. I'm going to do that right now, sweetie. As a matter of fact, I just sent it to all the Tigers. If y'all want to run it yourself, what I'm looking for is a reverse address on that and see if the address matches what I've got. If you can find an address or a location, like in the proximity block, anything like that, something that I can go back and look and double check and see if it reminds me of these addresses. I've got 9 addresses and about. So Addie was in this area here in this new address, and this phone registered in 2016. So it won't come up for you. So if you're blocked on it, or something has to be. Somebody else in the check. Is my voice good now? If my voice is good, that'd be awesome. Everybody hear me? So Addie hit this residence, this new residence in 2016, 2015. I don't think that the Pink Boberto character at that time was there. But the phone itself was the one that made contact. The number itself brings up the person. Ernie, where do I tell you I live? I can't remember, sweetie. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've heard a couple different things. I can't remember off call. You got me on that one. I can't remember. You in Indianapolis? I don't know. I have no idea. Indiana? Oh, England. Okay. England. Okay, cool deal. Awesome. Now, getting back to the subject, we'd have to look and check. But a 2016, 2015 rental of the people that lived there, that's what I went and done. And I found it. And then I found the number that coincided, it kind of coexisted with what that was, because that's the actual number that was used to call Mama T. So with that number and looking at the houses and seeing who all has that house at a certain time, I was able to come up with the name that Mama T gave me, and I also come up with that same name. It's kind of a little hard work to do on the part. It ain't actually really hard if you know what to look for and do. It's easy. I'll have a full check, but can you imagine, Pink Bo? I don't believe you're that age. Nobody believed you at first. Nobody believed you anyways. I know a lot of people that question you, but could you be that person that gave their kid fentanyl, their 8-year-old? I mean, it would go along with the predatory behavior stuff. I'm just saying. That'd be a reason, right? To the person that looked that up for me just now and brought that into my attention for the link, some of the Tigers, has any of the Tigers been able to pull that up? It's in a chat. Any of the Tigers been able to verify any of that? I want to actually verify it before I put it out there. I mean, I put the screenshot out there. Y'all have the link now. Betty. If this turns out to be Pink Bo Blurdo, whatever. Boy, your ass in trouble again for some child shit, ain't you? I knew he was older. Well, I mean, all it's bringing up in the records is a 49-year-old and a 54-year-old. Kevin and Brown. That's what's actually bringing it up. So, but we'll find it. I mean, I'll go through his damn grandma. I'll go so far back it ain't even funny. I'll find out who this character is. I'll find out who the character is. Unless y'all want to talk to his mom, I'll give you the number out and you all can talk to his own. It claims to be mom. Is there 2 people? I don't know. I don't have no idea. And really don't give a damn. So I'm going to go ahead and get the phone number out and you all can call. I'll just get the phone number out and you guys call here. Here's the information I have. Remember, I don't give a damn. That's the way I am. That's the way I always will be. Especially this was my expertise at one time. Y'all forget all this shit right here. It was my expertise at one time. Look, Addie Joyce Nichols or whatever address. Bump. Oh Lord, she moved all kinds of places. So if any one of those addresses, people check that out. Go ahead and screenshot. any one of those addresses that kind of coexist with the actual address that's on, that would be awesome. To the person that sent me the link, if you're still listening, if you could tell me the person's name that's in that link, because a lot of tigers can't pull that link up. For some reason, that link ain't working. That news article link ain't going to work. Thank you. Appreciate it. But we do know that the phone's coming from that name. The phone's registered in that name. We do know that. We do have that information. Paintball, I told you I'd catch you. It's just a matter of time. Now we can drop it. I mean, we could drop all this with a link, with a little link. I'll drop it all, I promise. I'll call Allie, and I'll tell Allie and Brian, don't even fool with it. Thank you, sweetie. Phone number, that is a great idea. I don't even know why hell I didn't do that in the first place. Give me the last 2 or 3 numbers that was in that, and then we'll. When you got that number, double check it. We'll double check it again. You live in your tent? I understand that. I didn't have a tent. I barely had a half a piece of blanket that had 2 cigarette burns in it, and I wasn't the one that even put the cigarette burns in it. But anyways, I love this. I love my team. I got the greatest team ever, and that's a fact. I do. You know, it's a shame that I end up having to be able to want to do this stuff on my channel, taking my time to do this. But I'm gonna get to the bottom of it because I feel there's something there in a way. I feel that there's some other thing in play. That's the way I am. I mean, that's the way I am. I feel about it. I just went and redone the link. I saw what happened. You all getting all the extra links and stuff. Go ahead and check it now. Let me know. I just now hit it. I just pulled the link up, but I went and pulled the link straight up. I don't know why you all can't. I don't understand why you all can't pull the link up. I pulled it straight up. Now check it. All I want is the name. All I want is the name, associate, anything like that, or an address or a city where this happened. Indianapolis, but I need to know like the corridor, like the insides of it, where this happened. As a matter of fact, hold on, sweetie. I'm gonna give this to you, Allie. I'm gonna let you work on this as well. I mean, I could do it. I could do it to myself. Ashton, you're about ready to get blocked forever and ever and ever because I know who you are. I know what part you are now. You've asked that question like 100 times. If you show any proof, all the times you've been. It's like a buddy system that you guys use when you come in. I would advise you not to name nothing else about that, or you're blocked. Simple as that. I don't like people like you that does that. Simple. Show a tiny bit of proof. I've already showed proof, and you all laughed at me. You laughed at me. You said I was fake, false, bullshit. Said everything was made up. You listened to a pedo. As simple as that. Anyways. Now, here we go. Okay, thank you. It is Brandon. If I was right on that, Bradley, hold on 1 second. Well, would you know it? Brandon Echols. Brandon Eccles. Uh-oh. Now, Nicolina, get your ass up here. Get your ass up here. Now tell me who Pete Boberto is. It's Brandon. It's Brandon, right? Brandon Eccles. Could that Eccles? That word is really unique. Nicolina, whoa. You talking about, you see I had a hint. You see I had a hint about him. Brandon Eccles is Pete Boberto. Brandon Eccles. You're the guy that with the fentanyl. Boom, boom, boom. I told you I had a hint on that. I told you I knew what I was talking about. I told you that there was a predator in the amongst of us. Now, you all can call me a liar and you can say I don't know what I'm talking about. Even in my sickest days, I am still damn good. Just like Gene said, I was one of the best at one time and I'll be one of the best again. Come on back up. It's time. Either one of you, come up. I've got all the information. All you got to do is look at this link here, folks. You'll see it for yourself. Pete Boberto, why don't you come up? Why don't you come up here? It's on Fox 59. I want to know about this. What is this you? Is this you? Because it damn sure looks like you. You see that facial recognition that people can use can really turn about things, right? It can really turn about things. So let me send you this link. Well, you already got the link there, Allie. Go ahead and run everything you can on this man here. I want social media. I want everything. I want to see if there's a Pink Boberto attached before I go out of hell. You got the link. It's the Fox 59 News one, not the. I don't think it's a CNN version of it. Just thank you, thank you, Brian. I'm gonna go ahead and send that to you right now because I'm damn good at what I do. I'm damn good at what I do. I used to be damn great at it. You're not gonna catch me with that. And yes, I do appreciate the extra help I had from the special team. You're very good. Your links suck, but by God, you're good at what you do. Thank you so much. But those hints can tell so much about so many people. But that's him. That's him confirmed. I guarantee you. Let's go ahead. But he's 37 years old. 37 years old. So I don't think. Now here's the thing I don't think. Now here's the thing about people. And Katie, you can have this for your news. You can have this for your news, sweetie. There you go. You get the news today. Wait till you visit Betty. Another pedo stuff, right? Another Betty's gonna shit her britches. Well, she's already done that. She's gonna move over to the other side and do that for her. Now, let's go back here. Ooh, God dang it. Oh. I heard him say he was 38. He's 38. He's 37 in his charge here. I'm gonna figure this. Oh, oh man. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Let me get myself together a second. Oh God bless. I hate this shit. Okay. I hate this shit. Can somebody come up on panel for a few minutes and give me a couple minutes of I'm overdoing it again. Thank you so much. Thank you, sweetie. I'm gonna go ahead and download that. Brandon Quadrill's Echoes is his real name. He got a level 3 felony in 6 court in July. Wow. So he's out on bond. So right now you have a predator guy who is Pink Boberto. Look at that. Mandy, how good am I, sweetie? Did I just knock that out of the damn? I tell you what, it wasn't me. It was my team. I love my team. I love my team. I love my team members. I love my team members. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this record. If I can get somebody to come up on panel just for a few minutes, so I can pull it. So I've got the record. I just got to open it. Ernie. Thank you so much. I'm just trying to think. Hold on a second. Just give me a minute. Let me pause out here. Oh my God. Thank you, Mandy Cap. Brian, great job, brother. I knew that the MEAS come back. I knew it would. But that's even before we even had. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Thank you. I'm trying to get a hold of. I got this record here. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it out to everybody that wants it. If you hit me up with Operation Rock 24@gmail.com. Looks like you got court, Pete Boberto. I guess I was right about you the whole time. But let's go in further. Let's go further. Let's triple check it to make sure that's Pink Boberto, a child under the age of 8. Wow. They don't call me the Predator Hunter for nothing, people. Damn. Poet didn't know it. Again, let's go ahead and let's get the dirty stuff out here. Damn. Anybody pulled his record up yet and looked? Was 32 when it happened. Well, he damn sure ain't no 23 or 28, right? No way. Because the other two, the other ones associated is 49 and 54 years old. So you tell me. Now y'all tell me. You know what? Gypsy Soul's gonna have a little field day with this. She's gonna have a field day with this. Who else gonna have a field day? Katie, you gonna have a field day? You gonna have a field day? Damn. Holy hell. I started with nothing and ended with something. Now let's see how close we are. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Ain't that right, Pink Boberto? What do you got to say now? How about you come up on panel? You know, you don't come up on my panel. I'm gonna go ahead and prove else it's you. That way, when Mama T files her complaints against you, that's also brought up who you really are. Now, let's give him the benefit of the doubt here. Hold on a second, people. Hold on a second. Let me show you. This is called the triple check Columbo. This is the triple check Columbo. Yes, I just come up with the name, but you all remember Columbo. Where's my trench coat at? Better one. No. Wait. This is the good part. This is where it gets really good. Oh God. Thank you, sweetie. I've got the backgrounds. Did you do the 3 or did you just do the 1? I've got it. I'm going to open it up. I wish I had somebody else to come up here and just generally talk to the chat so I can have a chance to get out of here for a second and go ahead and open that up. I'm going to go ahead and do it anyways. Just give me a few minutes, guys, and I'll play a little bit of. I ain't gonna play no music. I ain't gonna play no music. Hold on. I'm not gonna play no music at all. As a matter of fact, it was an 8-year-old kid or 8-month-old baby. That's a big deal. That's a big game changer. But Nicolina, you didn't want me to look into them. You see, again, just like in Knox County, when you talk to the grand jury, your judgment was a little bit off. But I'm not going to go by gods. I'm not going to do that. That's water under the bridge, right? But I will say this: I was right again. Now, hold up. We're going to go into further detail. Hold on, I've got it right here. I've got it, Jimmy. I've got all this shit. Hold on a second. Okay, guys, you're going to be upset. Put a 1 in the chat if you hear me. Put a 1 in the chat, guys. This guy has some bad charges. And yes, you are a pedophile. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to go ahead and prove it. You see, I do have that deal. Remember, I am the predator hunter. Now, let me show you something. I knew. Do you all remember months ago? I said there's something about Pink Bowl Birdo that really. You see, that's my God-given talent. When I was 3 years old, I was kidnapped. Y'all know that, right? But I was found safely at a church. Ever since then, there's been a lot of things in my life that just didn't make no sense. But I didn't know. I didn't know I was even kidnapped. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know anything out about it. But that church that was found goes down into tunnels. Did you know that? Supposedly, I was rescued by the police. I don't know exactly the deal with it, but I didn't even know that when I was doing these child predator stings and stuff. That's when I found out after the fact. After the fact. So now I'm going to show you about opening your eyes to people you don't know. Pinkbo Birdo, can you explain this person and who it is? I mean, it would really help the chat to understand who this person is. If this is not you, see, I knew the thing that the image that they came up with was younger. But if you could just give us a little bit of information, maybe on this one charge right here. I mean, this right here is pretty bad. Battery resulting in bodily injury, felony, 6th degree, resisting law enforcement. You know what battery is, right, folks? Or we could go back down here to this felony. Look at that, Class C, criminal. And I can prove your court date's coming up because it says upcoming pending court date right here. So my question is to you, why lie about your age? Why lie about who you are? Now, that's just a little bit of his record. There's a ton more. But I wanted to show the ones that has the court date coming up in July. So you're out on bail and you're making threats to these people. You're lying to these people about who you are. Now let's make sure. This right here is computer animated. This is AI. Notice the hair. Notice the hair when pulled back. That's supposed to be the real deal. I think a lot of that's painted because I think that's you right there. Same hair. I think that's you because of the Addy Eccles things that comes up in your background record with this as well. You see, there's only one type of way it could be. That dude's not 50 years old. But that dude could be 37 years old, which would match you perfectly. Now, tell me I'm a liar. Tell me I'm a liar. I think I just solved that, didn't I? And you know what? It didn't take me 6 or 8 months. It didn't take me none of that. It took the team how long? A few hours? Betty, you're wrong. Now, let's do even farther. Let's go farther. Let's go farther. Matthew Kemper. Anyways, Matthew Kemper just messaged me, folks. Is that something? Somebody take the time. It's 4:50, right? Let me show you. Why is Matthew Kemper messaged right now? I mean, this man here is a bad fellow. But so why is Matthew Kemper calling me a liar on this? Wait a minute, calling me a liar. Could it be because he was also, you know, said to be with a 14-year-old trying to get to a hotel? I mean, these predators, these child predators, they hang out with each other. Nicolene, I think you need to reevaluate who you hang out with, and I think you need to do a lot of heart searching if you really are wanting to hang out with pedos. That's all I'm going to say. If I ever date again, I'm hiring Ernie to check them out. Thank you, Selena Kyle. Baby, you single? Oh yeah. Oh hell. Well, Matthew, you go ahead and do your little research. I don't want no truce. I never wanted a truce. I don't care about a truce. Let me show you something. Matthew's already making decisions, y'all. He's making decisions. He's making decisions for you, the people, right? He's making decisions for you. No truce. We're not doing a truce. You don't believe me? I'll screenshot the messages. I don't have anything to hide. Nothing do I have to hide. Now, how good would I have been on that Sebastian Rogers case? How good if I would have been able to finish that Summer Wells deal, right? That's why they knew someone was in their ass. Now, Matthew Kemper, it's 4:52 right now. Let me prove to you that you sent me these messages. Hold on. Wrong ones. Shit, I'm always pulling the wrong ones. Here, let's see. Damn, I got to take this damn record off here. Hold on a second. Hey, Bo Bird, I just think you got a lot of questions to answer. Here, look at the time. I have no reason to lie. Hey, Matthew, 4:50. You're a liar. How's that? Why are you so mad for it? Why are you writing so many down for it? Because pedos protect pedos, people. It's as simple as that. Prove to me that it's not. Prove to me that it's not. Prove to me that it's not. Simple as that. They all stick together. Wow, that's pretty wild. Now, look, he just now made a post. He just made a post, Matthew Kemper did. Just telling himself. What did I say? People tell on themselves. People tell on themselves. You see, Brian, you're fucking awesome with that facial recognition. That's not him, guys. That's not him either. But by God, that beard and that goatee is him. Cha-ching, mic drop. Wow. 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 Rattling the cages, Maggie. And if I had the resources and I had the health, I would be right there. I don't have my health, people. As much as I want it, I don't have it. I don't have it. Did you check it twice? I checked it 3 times. I checked it 3 times. If you go to the link, you'll see even more about it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do I need to prove it? Do I need to prove it any further? I can prove it any further. Betty, I think you're going to have a lot of hell coming on your way. You hang out with those pedos and all that 49,000 hours worth of child porn, right? But I'm no good. Remember, I'm no good at this shit. I think my team's one of the greatest in the world. I think we have some of the greatest people in the world. Thank you to the ones that helped. I appreciate you. Thank you. I don't have listen. Listen. If I had my health and I had resources, I would have already been there. I'm telling you. Do I see things that others don't see in it right now? Yes, I do. But out in pedos and out in these people that prey on other people, well, I'm pretty much sure you guys can agree now. I hope you agree that I am the real deal. And when I get better, if I get better, there will be hell to pay for those kind of people. And we will do it in entertainment purposes only. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. I always check it twice, cutting it once exactly. And I'm still looking into this. But one thing that gets me, you want me to show you what gets me, guys? This phone number, right? The one I put up earlier. Let me go ahead and show you a few things. I'll go ahead and get that out. Hold on 1 second. I just got to clear some shit up. Shit. Let me clear some space up. That way, when I do this, I don't want I just don't want nobody saying, "Hey, there's no way." I want to show you, and I'll teach you how to do it. I don't care. I don't care a bit. But let me go ahead and show you what got this person caught. So there's a couple different things. There's a couple different things that actually resonated that stood out. First off, I was able to pull the number from Mama T. After I got the actual phone number, I reversed it. They come out to Addy Echoes. Information, all the information there. Also, you can see prior addresses. One of those addresses matches up. Did I just say that? Matches up. Now, after that, I knew that he called her mother or whatever the deal was. So I knew the last name had to be an Echoes, right? Had to be an equals, equal, whatever it is. So the next step was to verify. How do we find this person? Well, I kept on looking, and I found someone, and it connected with them. Now let me show you. Let me show you. It's all right. Matthew Kemper saying something. Don't fool yourself. You'll be in prison very soon. I told you alone. Okay. So Matthew Kemper is mad right now. He's very mad. Matthew Kemper is very mad. Let's put that up here first. Let's go with him. I hate to do that. Nicolina, I can't believe you're with these people. Look at that. Boy, he's mad because I busted another pedo. His friend Tim used to give Matthew blowjobs. He used to give Matthew blowjobs. Ain't that right, Matthew? When you was in Newport, you would stay with Tim every once in a while, right? Remember the first pedo we ever busted, Tim? There's your connection right there, ain't it? You was mad. You was pissed completely off when I busted Tim. The pedo that waited on a 14-year-old for 5.5 hours in a park. He walked so much and he walked himself to death with blisters on his feet. But that's your head guy. That was your head guy, Matthew. You see, I already figured that out too. Because you all did drugs together. You see, I knew there was something different about Tim. His teeth was all rotted out. So the same as yours. Matthew, your teeth is all fucked up. You look like a jack-o'-lantern that can't light up. Is what you look like. As simple as that. I knew that. I knew that. I knew the connection was you and Tim because you went out of hell. You went completely out of hell. No. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. And I'm going to show you the connections. I've been waiting for a time like this. I really have. Anyways, we have Addie Eccles. That's the first one. So all I had to do is prove that this person was around or with or connected to Addie Eccles. Well, if you go to this little item here, you can see that the hairdo, most importantly, those eyebrows, they don't change. The nose,